give me your thoughts on a potential board shakeup. Is that enough to squash some of the investor concerns?
No, far from it, Taylor. I think that this is probably going to take a good year or so to sort itself out. That may sound like it's slightly out of touch with reality, but I think the Ellen's setup piece really captured when she talked about the culture and the infusion with Adam's views in the culture of the company. And I do not think he will survive as CEO. I think he will be some sort of executive chairman, but ultimately is getting an organization like this in high growth mode. This is a 100% growing organization to align with some more scrupulous public investors is a most difficult agenda. And so ultimately, I think that this is going to take a lot of time. And I think there's going to be some changes in terms of how late-stage private investing is done because of the result of this.
Gene, what is it about Adam Neumann? Is it the spending more than the income? Is it his quirkiness? Is it his management style? What is it about him that investors are so concerned about?
I mean, simply, it's he is perceived as being reckless. And I think that when you look at the evolution of companies, there is a period where a reckless CEO is most appropriate, and just to change the world, that type of outside-of-the-box thinking. But I think that the recklessness, and there's several factors that we've talked about here that play into it. As we've talked about, the list is long, and ultimately, I think that it creates some anxiety around investors about what is going to happen. It really is an open-ended question when you hear stories about this frat party type of a culture, and that recklessness does not sit well with public investors.